Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go.
Now, a feature presentation.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Welcome to the MatineeChat podcast
There is a God.
with Kathy Kaiser
Oh, stewardess, I speak jive.
and Anthony Wise.
Oh, excuse me, Russell, but I believe I requested the hand job.
He's just ignorant.
Stay connected at MatineeChat.com, on Facebook and Twitter at MatineeChat.
The radio's all yours now.
MatineeChat podcast on now.
And welcome back to Matinee Chat. We're in volume 22.
Deuce.
There you go.
Emmett Smith. Other people who wore 22, I don't remember right now.
Mike Matheny.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
He made a lot of bad
Manager of the
decisions.
Cardinals.
He made a lot of bad decisions
Gave
this
that
past
number
year.
away. Now he's 26, but everything I have that sign says 22.
Anyways, we're going to be at odds with that one. He's going to make some better decisions. Matinee Chat, volume number 22. We are officially a year into our drinking. And,
Perfect.
And the podcast is
So
just going to get
excited.
sloppier from here on out. I mean, the 30 is going to be so bad when we get to that. So this week, kind of short list of movies being released this week. Just Krampus and CHI-Raq. CHI-Raq, of course, highly anticipated. And Krampus is just there. It's a new wave movie.
Can't wait to talk about Spike
No one's
Lee.
ever done that. So we thought we'd come in and talk about some DVDs of some movies that we reviewed earlier this year that
Come
that
out
you
this
might enjoy.
week.
And come out this
Yay.
week. DVDs include Mississippi Grind and Amy, the Amy Winehouse one,
Yeah, all in her own words.
which is pretty cool. I didn't get a chance to see it. I know you did.
Yeah.
So you have more to say on it. So we'll go kick things off. Don't want to wait any longer. With I guess we start with Amy. We started talking about that already, so let's go ahead and keep going with Amy. So
Fantastic. Amy rated R,
Rated R.
starring who? Yeah.
Amy Winehouse.
There you go.
So was this like actual? Were they trying to make a documentary of her life, or this just like home videos and random cell phone videos that lead up to the footage?
Well, actually, they made a concerted effort to put together her life from home movies that they had taken, and cell phone video, those type of things while she's out on tour. Some of the television shows that she did, the programs she was interviewed in. So, but amazingly, they put it all together that the entire story of her life is in her own words, which is really cool.
That's cool.
Very
And do
cool.
you recommend people picking up this DVD if they're a fan of Amy, or just if they're a fan of movies in general?
I think that if you're a fan of movies, if you are a fan of music, especially her music, this is definitely a pick up the DVD.
She had some powerful
Release.
stuff. Very powerful music.
Very powerful music. Very, once you hear her singing in the movie with Tony Bennett, you're going to rush out and get it.
They did pretty good stuff together. Even Tony Bennett and Gaga did some good stuff together too.
They
Tony Bennett's
did.
just great. I think Tony
He
Bennett is just awesome. So.
Tony is great. He makes the best of, all kinds of music. But the soundtrack from this film you're also going to want to pick up because her music is that incredible.
Oh yeah, it's really good. She has an album too, at least one. She might have two, but there's at least one out there you can pick up as well. Feel free to, of course, if you're still into DVDs, go get it. If you're able to stream it,
Maybe
feel free to do
streaming
that,
it.
hopefully, in some way, shape, or form. So, Amy, and the other DVD you're talking about this week is Mississippi Grind, which came out earlier this year, filmed actually right here in St. Louis, so parts of it were at least.
Yeah, a large portion of it on the river.
On the river. Starring Ryan Reynolds, Van Wilder.
Yes, Ben Mendelsohn.
Exactly. And it's about gambling.
Right.
And debts.
Yes.
And
losses. Maybe Ryan is Ben's lucky charm in the gambling world as they take on the river and their gambling addictions. And we cannot forget to give the shout out to KTRS radio personality Paul Harris, who also made the film here in St. Louis.
Oh, that's right. He was in one of the gambling scenes.
Yeah.
Sounds cool. And they were on a riverboat in St. Louis, which is not really something that happens anymore. So.
Which was fictitious.
Fictitious.
We have to throw out there.
But at least
Wish we could still do
it.
it,
Was in the movie.
but
You just can't do it in real life anymore, unless you have cake. So you can catch those DVDs in stores. If you feel free to go get them if you want, and contact us anytime you want to on MatineeChat.com on Facebook and Twitter. And I'm sure we'll be on Snapchat soon. I Snapchat every day. Like, I Snapchat from the toilet. When are you not
Wow,
Snapchatting?
really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I always feel like I'm going to, okay, fine. So he just gave me the authority that I'm going to Snapchat without him because I always feel bad. It's you and I. Shouldn't I just be Snapchatting when it's you and I?
Yeah, but
then fine. You just
your
broke
phone
it
out
there, man. I'm going to
Snapchat. Take your phone out when we get to the
Snapchat.
theater so we can take a picture.
Okay, we'll do it.
Okay, so Snapchat as well, eventually, I guess is the point of that long discussion. Gonna get right back. Get right to a game for your chance to go to the Edge Theater. We're still waiting to hear back from our friends at Warrenburg for other tickets, but for right now we're going to the Edge in
We're going to the Edge 5 theaters.
The Edge. Right now, your chance to win with the game we call Name That Movie Tune, and so we begin.
Get these morons off the air.
Hey, Tiny, who's playing tonight?
Wait till Otis sees us!
We're on a mission from God.
I love his music. I do. I'm a Michael Bolton fan.
Name That Movie Tune.
And yes, it is my week, which means another slutty week of easy winning for your chance to go see a movie for free. Thanks to us here at MatineeChat and our good friends over at the Edge Theater. This game is called Name That Movie Tune.
Yes.
For all
Who came up with that name? No,
legal purposes. And here is the clip from a movie that some may know, some may not. It was a cartoon made, I think, early 2000s, maybe mid-2000s. And here it is.
If you touch the thermostat,
You'll get hit with a bat.
'cause that's a technical foul.
You will feel my wrath.
If your hair clogs the drain,
You'll know the meaning of pain.
'cause that's a technical foul.
I'll show you no mercy.
Just a really adorable cartoon and very, bizarre cartoon as well. I don't want to give too much away because the main actor is really easy to come up with. But it's a festive cartoon, and it's mostly about Hanukkah. So if you're into the Festival of Lights and those 8 crazy nights, feel free to answer the question.
Go our Jewish friends. Yay!
Answer those questions for your chance to win tickets to the lovely Edge Theater. And thank you to the Edge for hanging out. So, on to movie number 1 this week.
Yes.
A movie that we did not get to see because they never invited us. Because
I know,
there was no
can you
screening.
believe it?
A lot of deals with that. So, there was no screening for Krampus.
Right.
The feel-good horror Christmas movie of the season.
The season.
Which everyone's just can't wait to see.
Yeah, all the comic book people are chomping at the bit to see this film.
Yeah, we saw one review. That was pretty much it. We watched the trailer and decided to talk about the trailer. And it looks goofy. I mean, there's people from Parks and Rec that I enjoy. Tony Collette's pretty good. But it's a bizarre scenario because I don't feel like the kid did anything wrong as much as he just doesn't like how his family handled Christmas. But Krampus apparently seems to be taking his revenge or whatever is on everyone.
On everyone, right, right.
And I don't know, some of the images are kind of chilling. I saw somebody with a split jaw open with some extra teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got some gruesome
and my
looks
favorite, clowns. Ooh,
yeah,
clowns.
That was
no
a clown
clowns,
that I saw that
yeah.
had that. So it
no
looks
clowns.
It looks interesting. And if you are into the wonderful story of Krampus, the German folklore of I guess like evil Saint Nick who'd come and get your kids if they were bad.
Absolutely.
Then feel free to go check it out. But we didn't get a chance to see it. So
when you
not
check
going
it
to
out, though,
recommend
come
it.
back and tell us what you
Yeah,
think.
yeah, listen to what you think. We'll put you on the podcast because we have no idea what it was like, except for the trailer, which was atrocious. So, best of luck with that one.
Hey, Conchata Ferrell was in there. Do you remember
Yeah,
her?
I like Conchata.
Yeah.
She was good. From 2.5 Men.
Yes.
And other things like
Yes, loved her.
No, she was really great. She was also in Mr. Deeds.
Yes.
Yeah, she was funny in that. So.
Very
Catch
funny.
don't catch the review up because we didn't see it. But if you want to see it, we'll put the trailer up at least on the website.
Yeah.
So you can
we'll
check
put the
that
trailer
out.
for you. Come back at us. Tell us what you thought. It's your chance. That's what
There we
MatineeChat's
go.
all about.
Give you an opportunity to be a reviewer for a day.
There you go.
Or a moment. So, again, we didn't see it, but it looked ridiculous. Almost ridiculous in a way that like you have to see it. Like it's so bad that it's good sort of thing.
Right.
It might be that kind of thing. So,
we're hoping it's that kind of thing.
So you might check it out on that accord. If not, I don't blame you. And so, yeah.
Okay.
That's
all right.
Krampus. So watch your
there
kids.
you go.
He's going to eat them.
There you go.
So. All right, on to
Scary Christmas movies, not my deal. Anyway.
Right, I think it's the first one because I don't know if we can count Nightmare Before Christmas. We can't count that
no,
as a scary movie at all.
No, that wasn't scary.
And I don't recall.
And the only thing I remember scary when I was little is The Grinch.
I remember there's got to be some low budget like evil Santa movie stuff like that's out there that I've never seen before.
Well, I've never seen.
I never
those
have either,
type of
but I'm sure it's
movies.
there. I'm sure there's one involving the elf on the shelf. There's like murderous. And stuff like that.
Wonderful! If not, once again, giving out ideas for all those studios.
Whatever, they don't have ideas of Krampus. All right, so now we're getting to another game for your chance to win tickets to lovely Lincoln Theater.
We're at the Lincoln.
Who are continuing to give us tickets, and a big thank you goes out to them. And this game is called Say What, Play Quotes for your chance to win if you know what movie it is from. And so we begin.
Let me bring you up to speed.
Say what?
You talking to me?
Say what again?
Games on the Matinee Chat podcast.
Thanks. I like to play.
Say what?
Unleash the fury.
Let's begin, shall we?
Volume 22, it is my week, so another slutty week.
Yeah,
of easy
another
questions.
easy week.
Easy week.
Anthony's week.
Always
super
easy. For your
easy.
chance to win tickets at the lovely Lincoln Theater. And here is the quote for one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time.
And why is the carpet all wet, Todd?
I don't know, Margot.
And just how his voice inflects at the end there. It's just my favorite. I don't know, Margot.
That was so quick. I'm like, wow, that was a quick one.
So funny. If you know the answer to that, feel free to answer it, of course, on this podcast page for your chance to win tickets to Love Lincoln
Go
Theater.
down to the bottom of the page. Tell us what that is.
And thank you, Lincoln Theater, for what you do for us, giving us tickets and providing this to our listeners here.
Thank you, Lincoln.
All right, the final movie of this very short week, Volume 22 of the Matinee Chat podcast. The big one, though, probably the most thing we'll talk about this week because it was the movie we saw for sure.
Yes.
But also a very interesting movie because it combines so many... I don't know what the word is for, but it combines, Spike Lee's own style of movies as well as Shakespearean style of presentation.
Right. And it's actually based on an ancient Greek play. There you go.
I did not know that part.
That is. Yes, it is.
So, yes, the movie's called CHI-Raq, and it is completely... you can say it's written in poetry or written through lyrics. It's almost like
I say it's written in rap.
I'd say it's spoken word. It's really what it is because it's what it was. It was spoken word. So, so it was interesting to see the flow and just the writing that the length of time it must have taken to write all these rhymes and have it flow towards the story must have been pretty extensive. So kudos to whoever had to sit through all that. I'm sure Spike.
It was Spike Lee and his buddy Kevin.
Mm-hmm. So big kudos to them.
He was directing and writing
a lot of effort to get all that done. So it was interesting though because we're talking about a day and age where there's a lot of turmoil. This is December 3rd, 2015. We just saw what happened in L.A.
Right.
And
how about San Bernardino?
Oh, it's just north of L.A. It's 20
okay,
minutes.
let's get it correct. No, I'm teasing.
Anyways, trying to make a point about turmoil in this country, and Kathy's being a stickler for BS. So, it brings up a very interesting point, discussing the issues that are faced in Chicago right now, where there are, I believe, more people have died in the recent years from gunshots and gunfire and other crime in general in Chicago than I believe we have lost soldiers since 2001.
In both Afghanistan and Iraq.
So it's troubling what's going on up there, and it's difficult, especially if you live there, probably to go through that. And we're here in St. Louis, and we have our fair share of crime, but everything's sectioned off to certain areas. And I know a lot of it's done in the south side of Chicago, but fortunately it's not a joke. It's a real serious matter.
It's very serious,
and I think it's a very interesting choice for Spike to present it in the way he did, because I'm not sure the ones that need to hear it the most will comprehend it through his elegance of presenting. And I don't know.
Well, I know we talked about after we saw the film with a couple of the other critics in town that not sure that it's going to hit the demographic that Spike's hoping to hit. Talked about the fact that, he brought in some African-American actors that are a little bit older or may not be the right demographic to draw in the individuals he's trying to reach either. We're talking about Samuel L. Jackson and Wesley Snipes.
We also have Nick Cannon is in there, too. And I will say Miss Paris was just fantastic in the movie.
Yes.
As Liz Estrada.
Teyana Paris.
Yes.
Yeah. And we also got, Jennifer Hudson, John Cusack, Angela Bassett. We're talking star-studded film here. They all wore absolutely incredible in their roles.
No, they did a fantastic job. I thought Dave Chappelle should be a strip club owner if he's not already in life, because he played a great one.
He was perfect, yes. He was.
The actors did a great job, without a doubt, and fantastic job.
Yeah, and like Anthony said, the writing is incredible, astronomical. The way that they told this story through, I call it, they told it through rap. He's saying, it's pretty well musical interpretation of word.
Spoken word.
Yeah,
that's
spoken word,
and of course it highlights the major issue of gun violence in Chicago right now. And it's and they pretty much get to all the nitty-gritty facts as well, which is also a good thing. They've figured out a way to work in the fact that a lot of the guns are coming from Indiana trade shows and trade shows from other states, as opposed to right there in Illinois.
Right.
And just the
where they were just talking on Black Friday, that's the most gun, things that have gone through as far as people wanting to own firearms this past Good Friday, past Black Friday. Yeah, that many more people are purchasing those things.
So it's a very interesting movie, and it's a good movie to create the topic. And I think the older generations that have witnessed a lot of this progression to the state that we're at now will enjoy Spike's presentation. But as I stated, I fear those that need to hear it most will not because of its Shakespearean style. And there might be a harsh. I mean, to be honest, I'm really hoping I'm incorrect. I really hope that everyone gets it, but it could be confusing. And for me, I will say one thing: it's difficult for me to get past Nick Cannon as anything else besides Mariah's exploit.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, rumor has it they wanted Michael B. Jordan, but maybe he was too busy making all those other movies he's working on.
Getting that Creed money.
Yeah.
That Creed money.
But I thought Nick was good as CHI-Raq. I mean,
he was. I mean,
Demetrius.
He did a good job of stepping out of what I expected from him, but I could not shake the image in my head. It's like Shooter McGavin.
Mm-hmm.
I will appreciate him in other movies, but he will always be Shooter McGavin in my head. Just like Paul Giamatti will always be Pig Vomit from the Howard Stern movie. There's no other option in my brain. So I try to look past Nick Cannon's faults for something different.
What,
but
you're going to hold it against him that, he's the announcer of America's Got Talent,
No, I'm not going to hold him for that. I said because he was just Mariah's ex. I don't even see him as that.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
So, anyways, but don't let that take away from the message, regardless of how you view Nick Cannon. The message is still there. The message is still good.
And I think Spike did a really nice job.
He did a good job because it's not just a problem that arose here in these past couple of years. It's been an ongoing thing, and they discussed it how deep the issue is. It's not just the youth that is represented by Nick Cannon. It is the elderly that led him there,
right?
And it is the politicians that led the elderly to that situation, and it just goes so deep. And here we are in real life, where the superintendent of police actually was resigned or was forced to resign in Chicago after all the allegations dealing with Laquan McDonald's, for lack of a better phrase, I guess murder, as is how it's looking at apparently according to the video. So
I mean, and it's very close to home. I mean,
it's super close to home. After of course Ferguson, there was actually a private screen, I believe, for some members of the protest coalition, and I'm sure hopefully they enjoyed it. But yeah, it's an interesting movie. It is a conversation that needs to be had, and it's been having we've been having for some time in our own communities. I just hope everyone can comprehend it with such an elegant and I don't want to say new because it's Shakespearean style, but it's it's nostalgic, even more nostalgic than whatever the Brooklyn movie, or any other movie that we saw that had any nostalgia this year. I mean, this is.
Oh, I told you we're going back to Greek mythology here, is where that all came from.
So catch the full review up on the website, MatineeChat.com, and if you go see it and have some questions, discussions, you want to talk about it, feel free to let us know at MatineeChat on Facebook, Twitter, and on Snapchat too, because we're going to start snapping hard. Snap, 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 yo.
Okay. Here we go. Everybody get ready.
Next week, going to right back into the thick of things with still only a couple movies, not a whole lot coming out.
I was going to say, they're waiting until the weekend that we get to see
Star Wars.
Dun, dun. So, they're not letting a whole lot, but we are back to Macbeth, speaking of Shakespeare.
Sweet.
Yeah, so we'll be seeing that. And then, of course, my guy Chris Hemsworth.
And what?
And The Heart of the Sea. Moby Dick, remember? Moby Dick is about to hit theaters, so.
Okay, cool. Well, we got those for you. Of course, enjoy your weekend at the movies. And remember, play those games for your chance to win free tickets so you can go to the movies for free.
And please take our word for it. You want to see CHI-Raq. It's a must-see on the big screen.
And take our word for it. You probably want to sit on Krampus forever in your life. Okay. Even though we didn't see it. Okay.
All right.
Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you guys next week.
Have a great weekend. Take care.